I was listening. I don't know.
Okay, let's just say 30.
Yeah.
Then we've reached 30. That's well outside of my Facebook. It's 10.
And it could also be outside of this. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. I don't take offense. I don't take offense. I'm learning.
But no, this is how we have to handle one another. And I would want you to talk to mine in the same way. We're educating one another.
Yeah.
The whole idea of me doing my show on those 3 major platforms is for that reason. But my people have explicit instructions. Send it out to your people. And we send it out, them people send it out to their people. So we're not confined to the box, because I know what they're doing with the algorithms when it comes to Professor Griff. They sending that stuff and they directing it and they holding it.
And maybe any other type of knowledge they may not want to get out. So you have to know.
That could be whoever, but you're talking about an individual that's going on 59 years old that was doing it since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I know that I raise a red flag when my name come up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So yeah.
So with that, you still think it reaches everybody it needs to reach, even with the red flag?
No, I don't think, I know it does.
You know it does.
Because I wouldn't get the calls from Germany, Australia, Amsterdam, London, the islands.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I look at my phone sometimes, I'm like, Kingston, Jamaica. I'm like, all right. Yo, how you hear about, oh yeah, my partner sent it to me on yada yada yada. I'm like, oh.
So thank you for answering that question for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I needed to know that.
No problem.
Oh, yeah. All right. We popped it off early.
I had a legit question. I'm glad you went to the
But you still got that belt, right? What you do with that belt is on you now.
We're going to get her right.
I don't mind the belt.
I'm going to leave that up to y'all too.
She's jumped out there. She don't mind the belt.
So let me know when you're rolling.
Prestige, Ricky Lever Jr., along with my beautiful co-host, Katrina Turner. My Celebrity Life. We got a special guest in the building today. VIP exclusive. VIP exclusive. The
Came in on
innovator.
fire already.
The originator. The innovator. The originator. The renowned educator. That's right. Mr. Professor Griff.
All right, greetings.
Appreciate you for being here with us today.
All right.
I assume you got my hands full
I got
now,
you.
but
All
that's-
right.
And if y'all know about Professor Griff, you know all the interviews are filled with information, knowledge, good reference points, and that's what we hope to bring to you all today. With this particular interview here, we're going to, more so, focus on the career, of course, but more into the conscious realm. That's what we want to, guide this to. So I think we got the perfect individual for that. And before we begin, Professor Griff, I just wanted you to, for the people that don't know you, just introduce yourself to our crowd.
Oh, okay. Give thanks. I am Professor Griff, Minister of Information, but above and beyond any of that, I am my father's son, and I'm definitely my son's father. I claimed him.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm your brother. Deeper than that, on an esoteric, metaphysical plane, I'm God having a human experience called Griff.
That's right. That's right. Y'all heard that, right? That was the knowledge right there. Like you say, we not just these physical bodies.
Exactly.
Much more than that.
Exactly.
Much more than that. And let's just pop it off. Let's go into your career with Public Enemy first. How did you all come together, or how did you make the decision that when you all came, you're gonna bring the knowledge? When you all came, you're gonna represent something. How did y'all come to that standing? Or that
I think that's a very good question, a very interesting question, simply because there's a backstory and a history before the Public Enemy thing that a lot of people are just unaware of. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you roll it back, press the pause button and hit the rewind button and roll it back, what were you guys doing prior to the Public Enemy thing popping off? Then therein lies the answer. We were mobile DJs. I'm working at the youth center. Not really working, filling out application working, but they allowed me to use certain rooms at at the youth center to have martial arts classes and study groups. So I took advantage of that, and I did that, and that's what we were doing. But we was mobile DJs. Now, inside of the mobile DJing thing, everyone had their function. I was DJ Griff before any of this thing popped up in a group called Spectrum City, which ultimately became the Bomb Squad in Public Enemy.
Oh, okay.
So that's the music aspect.
Yeah.
But out of my study groups and martial arts classes, we formed this thing called Unity Force, which became the S1Ws. Then those entities came together under Chuck D in a contract that he had got, and a deal that he had got with Def Jam. And then he brought Flavor on. So all the entities kind of came together. Right. And then we didn't have to sit and agree, but we did sit in a room like this and say, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to map it out, and this is what the end result we want to accomplish. And it was only supposed to be for 2 years.
Well, so once the 2 years was up, what was the plan?
It wasn't no plan. It was like, just, do your thing. It wasn't going to be no more Public Enemy, because we was about to leave that smoke.
Okay.
For real, and that's what it was going to be, and we was going to back away from it and leave it alone.
How long did Public Enemy stay together?
I think I was the only one that stuck with the plan. Because if you look at the history and then what happened, I made the departure in 89.
Yeah.
86, middle of 86 to 89, 2 years was up. We said we was going to get in the industry, shock them, and get out. I shocked them.
Yeah, you definitely shocked
I laid out all of the information because
Yes, sir.
that was the plan. Now, the trickery and the fuckery that happened after that, it was for, my detriment and my demise. And actually, I put it up on the internet the other day, the assassination of Professor Griff.
And I heard some of that speech. And just to jump right in, to even be a part of something that you think is positive and it ends up reflecting as a negative, how were you able to deal with that? And you're still going, because we're interviewing you right now.
Right.
Because we like to hear, what your views was on that. How did you feel about that?
Well, I can't go on my feeling, because you probably have to bleep out majority of this, but and it's not, and it's not, right, it's not a black and white thing though. The language that you use is kind of boxy-ish. It's not positive and it was negative. That's not the case.
Okay.
We went into it not thinking positive. We went into it, shake them up,
Yeah.
rattle the cage. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was
Knock on some
necessary.
doors.
You knew what it was.
necessary.
You understand what I'm saying? See the light switch, the new ones that they have now? There's sensors on them. Sometimes the lights come on by themselves if you put the timer on. But sometimes you can bring it up really slow. Back in the day when I was coming up, we didn't have those. It was either on or off.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
In and out.
So what we did was, and the analogy that I'm giving with the light switch is the fact that we gradually brought it up. We brought it up like real quick though. We didn't just click the light on.